to Work Made Easy, where we explore the transformative power of simplicity in driving positive action and unlocking your fullest potential.
Hello and Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to Work Made Easy, the podcast where we explore the art and science of simplifying the workplace experience. I'm your host, Parthajeet, and today is a very special day. I'm actually recording this on the first day of 2025. And let me start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you who has tuned in throughout 2024. Your support, your feedback, and all the engagement that you've had makes this podcast what it is. Whether you're listening from your desk, perhaps during a workout, or on a leisurely stroll, I hope this episode brings some joy, inspiration, and fresh ideas to your day. And as we step into a brand new year, today's episode will take us on a journey. We will reflect on some key highlights from 2024, the trends and stories that shaped the world of work. I'll also share a brilliant insight from Anne Balle about what truly makes work easy. Spoiler alert here, it's all about combining relatability with ease of use. And finally, we'll look ahead to 2025 with a focus on creating better, simpler, and more enjoyable workplaces. And of course, I'll sprinkle in some New Year cheer to keep things festive. So grab your coffee and let's dive in. Now, let's take a moment to look back at 2024 and what a year it was for the world of work. If I had to sum it up in 3 words, I would say transformation, balance, and humanity. All right, let's look at the highlights of 2024. Number 1, the evolution of hybrid work. Hybrid work continued to dominate conversations. While many organizations had already adopted hybrid models post-pandemic, 2024, I think, was the year they actually started getting it right. Companies began to realize that hybrid isn't just about splitting time between home and office. It's about designing systems that support collaboration, flexibility, and trust. Some companies went the extra mile, using data from sensors and employee feedback to create truly hybrid-friendly spaces. And guess what? The organizations that invested in listening to their employees reaped the rewards: higher engagement, better retention, and of course, improved productivity. Number 2, AI's growing role in workplaces. Generative AI was everywhere this year. Tools like ChatGPT, DALL-E, and others became as common in offices as email. But the conversation, I think, shifted from will AI take our jobs to how can we use AI to make our jobs easier? The most successful organizations did not just hand out AI tools, they actually trained their people to use them wisely, combining human creativity with machine efficiency. In a way, 2024 was the year we began to see AI not as a replacement for humans, but as an enhancer of human potential. Number 3, employee well-being became a priority. If there's one thing we learned this year, it's that people want to feel cared for at work. Mental health programs, flexible work schedules, and wellness budgets became the norm rather than the exception. But here's the catch. Well-being initiatives work only when they're easy to access and relatable, a point we'll revisit later today. Number 4, the rise of data-driven workplaces. 2024 saw increased focus on using data to improve workplace experiences. Organizations started measuring everything from how spaces are used to how employees feel about their work environments. This trend ties directly into a principle from a book that I co-authored with John Hoffmeyer and Raj Krishnamurthy, Work Made Easy, that data centricity is user centricity. When we understand the data, we can make better decisions for the people behind the numbers. Looking back, 2024 was a year of learning and growth, and now as we move into 2025, it's really up to us to take these lessons forward. Now, let's shift gears a little and talk about something truly fascinating. I recently had the privilege of speaking with Anne Balle about what makes work easy, and her response was both insightful and practical. Anna, by the way, is a seasoned change management expert at AWA, specializing in strategic workplace transformation, leadership coaching, and she also facilitates global change initiatives for top organizations like DeepMind, Microsoft, and Google. Anna explained that for people to take action, two things need to come together: relatability and ease of use. Let me share her words directly.
From a workplace example, one thing that I've seen is, for example, a lot of our clients are big companies that spend a lot of money on building amazing campuses with fantastic amenities for their colleagues, for their employees, and people don't necessarily use those amenities. I think it's an example where the relativity is high. You know, you can totally relate to, oh, there's a really cool gym, or there's a spa. I've heard I can get my nails done and I don't have to pay very much. That sounds amazing. Or I can even get a massage. There's a nice cafe. They have some kind of pop-up juice thing I've heard about it. But we see often there's a nap room, the nap rooms as well. The big mystery is, where is the nap room? We've all heard about the nap room. It sounds amazing, but we don't really know where it is. We don't really know how it works. We don't really know, are there other people napping there? Can I close the door? Is it safe? Is there a pillow? Do I have a blanket? And therefore, because we're not familiar with the logistics around some of these things, then typically ease is actually incredibly low. It's interesting how low ease is just because we haven't seen it. So one of the things that we see that works really well is when our clients do tours with people, take new starters, for example, around the campus and show them, here's the gym. Look, here are the lockers. You can use your badge. There's shampoo. You don't have to bring your own shampoo. There are towels. These are the machines. Here's the mythical nap room. No, you can actually close the door. Nobody will disturb you. There's a fresh pillow you can use. There's a blanket. It's all hygienic. So you see it, you become familiar with it. And then you have already anybody can relate to a nap, right? So relativity is really high. And all of a sudden, ease has gone from really low to really high. And then those amenities actually get used.
Now, isn't that a simple yet profound insight? Anna gave a brilliant example of workplace amenities, gyms, nap rooms, cafes, and how they often fail to deliver value because employees do not know how to use them. The amenities are relatable. Everyone loves the idea of a nap or a quick workout, but the ease of access is low. Employees might not know where the nap room is, whether they can close the door, or if the gym has towels. Anna highlighted a solution that's so simple, it's almost genius: guided tours for new hirees. By showing people exactly where things are, how they work, and what's available, organizations can transform these amenities from underutilized perks into meaningful tools for well-being. And what's the big takeaway here? As leaders, we often focus on creating amazing features or programs for employees. But those features only matter if employees know how to use them. The same applies to workplace policies, technologies, and I think even communication. If it's not relatable and easy to use, it's just noise. This insight ties beautifully into our podcast's mission. Making work easy isn't about eliminating effort. It's about removing friction. It's about creating systems and environments where people can focus on doing their best work without unnecessary hurdles. So here's a challenge for all of us in 2025. Look at your workplace through the lens of relatability and ease. Ask yourself, are we making things as simple and accessible as they could be? And if the answer is no, take a page out of Anna's book and find ways to close that gap. As we step into 2025, let's talk about the opportunities that lie ahead. Number 1, embracing a people-first approach. This year, let's prioritize human connection. Technology, of course, is important, but it's the people who bring it to life. How can we make every touch point in the employee journey, from, let's say, onboarding to retirement, more meaningful and enjoyable? Number 2, simplifying processes. Whether it's an HR policy, an IT tool, or a new workplace design, simplicity is key. Let's aim to strip away complexity and create systems that are intuitive and easy to navigate. Number 3, fostering a culture of innovation. 2025 is the year to embrace experimentation. Let's encourage our teams to try out new ideas, learn from failures, and keep iterating. Innovation thrives in environments where people feel safe to explore. And number 4, celebrating small wins. Finally, let's take some time to celebrate. Whether it's a small milestone, a team achievement, or even just kind of surviving a tough week, those moments of recognition matter. They remind us why we do what we do. And to you, my listeners, I hope you'll carry these themes into your personal and professional lives. Let's make 2025 the year we work smarter, live happier, and build stronger connections. And with that, we've reached the end of today's short episode, and I hope this mix of reflections, insights, and forward-looking ideas has inspired you to embrace the year ahead with excitement and optimism. Remember, work doesn't have to be hard. It can be meaningful, engaging, and even fun if we approach it with the right mindset. Thank you for being part of the Work Made Easy journey. If you enjoyed this episode, please do share it with a friend or colleague. It's a great way to spread some New Year positivity. And do not forget to subscribe so that you never miss an episode, and to feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn or Twitter to share your thoughts. Here's to a fantastic 2025. Let's make it easy, relatable, and filled with joy. Until next time, take care and Happy New Year.
Work Made Easy. The transformative power of simplicity in driving positive action and unlocking your fullest potential.